guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a 4th of July reading. So this obviously is for the homies here in America, but the questions on the spread I think are general enough that they're also a message for everyone else. So just because, we're celebrating our Independence Day, here in America, doesn't mean it's just for Americans. This is for everybody. So it's just kind of a check-in and a message for everyone. So I call this my Star Spangled Spread. So it's one that I created back in 2017. I'll link the video where I did the walkthrough of it. And in that video, there's also a link to my blog in just case you want to, see what this looks like in written form. Okay, so in my little Hello Kitty spreads book here, I have the spread right here, and we're going to be doing this reading as a check-in for Independence Day here in America, but also a check-in for everyone. So the questions that I have here, and we'll go through this one by one, but I just want to read through the questions. We have by the dawn's early light, meaning what is just beginning for us? So this is us as a whole. Number 2, through the perilous fight, what is wearing us down? Number 3, the rocket's red glare, so it's a check-in with our root chakra. Number 4, our flag was still there, an obstacle or victory that we've had, and an obstacle we overcame. Then we have land of the free, an area of our life where we feel most free and open. Home of the brave, an area of strength within our character. And then number 7 is actually numerology. So you take July 4th, 1776, so 7-4 plus 1776, and you pare it down, it comes out to the number 5, which is personal freedom, it's life change. And so we take that number of a big life change of personal freedom, and we pair that with another card, and that brings us our opportunity. So it's a life change bringing an awesome opportunity. Number 8 is the Declaration of Independence. Where do we need more independence? So that's right here. And then number 9, E pluribus unum, in God we trust. What is within divine control, meaning not in our hands? Where do we need more faith in the universe? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our July 4th reading. Okay, so first card up here, by the dawn's early light, what is just beginning for us? We have the sun. So this is really interesting. So I think that there's really awesome opportunities for everyone, occurring. Obviously we've gone through a lot of change, across the world. And I think people are rethinking how to live their lives, how to make money, how to take care of their health, just a lot of change going on. And through that change, there's a lot of wonderful opportunity for everyone. So yeah, by the dawn's early light, what's beginning for us? Some wonderful, beautiful opportunities. So keep your eyes peeled, keep your feelers out, check in with your intuition, your higher self, so that you don't miss those opportunities. All right. And then we go into number 2, through the perilous fight. So what's wearing us down right now? We have the 2 of Wands. So what I'm getting with this is that there's, they say crossing your T's and dotting your I's. It seems like there's a lot of this just need to finish up and fine tune some things before we can, go into these wonderful sun card opportunities. But yeah, it's a lot of, we just got to do this and we got to do this and just this. And it's like we're almost there. We can almost, get past, this certain thing before we can really start seeing some of the opportunities that are available to us. So I feel like that's wearing down a lot of people. It's like, I just want to start the thing already. I just want to do the thing. I'm tired of having to do the X and the Y and the Z, so I think that's wearing a lot of people down. And that means, it's a similar theme, but it appears in a lot of different ways, because we're all different people. So we're going to view this, whatever this is, differently. Okay. Number 3, the rocket's red glare. So let's check in with our root chakra. And here we have the Ace of Cups. What I'm feeling with that, is that there's a lot of people that are getting reacquainted with the root chakra. So the root chakra is where we feel stable, where we feel at home. It's our feeling of belonging, and stability. That is our root chakra. Of course, other things, but within this spread, it's all about freedom and a feeling of home. No matter what country you're in or where you live. And so I feel like there is this new relationship that we're feeling with that root chakra, that maybe the definition of home, the definition of stability, and those things may have changed. And so we're changing up our relationship with that root chakra. Okay, going into number 4, let me turn my page here. Our flag was still there, so an obstacle we overcame, or a victory. And I'm feeling with this magician card, many people have come out of lockdown, and obviously we had a certain thing that's been going on for like over a year and a half now, and so I feel like a lot of people, with their ingenuity and finding ways to continue life and to try to reroute and do things a bit differently, it's almost like finding the tools at your disposal. Like the magician is the witch. What is around us that we can still that we can utilize to continue to live our lives, to continue to still bring joy and spread joy. And so, I think that this is something that is definitely a victory. Many people viewed the lockdown and everything as my life stopped, and couldn't go on. Other people said, well, life's going to look a little different, or my job's going to look a little different, or how I spend time with my family is different. So I'm going to figure out how to make magic out of it, very, very cool and very interesting. All right, going into number 5 here, land of the free, an area of our life where we feel most free and open. And I think that, having spent so much more time, with family, this past year and a half, that, again, it's a new relationship with family as well, and how we relate to one another and how we communicate with one another. So this is definitely a place where I think a lot of people feel more open now, is within their home. I know that as, I taught high school, and so many of my students, were doing online learning, and they were able to communicate more effectively with their parents and their siblings, unlike they had done before, because before it was like a quick hello, goodbye when they leave for school, and then they come home and they're doing homework, or if they're seniors, they're going off to work or something, and there's not a whole lot of time, for conversation with mom and dad. And so that was able to change, and so I think a lot of people feel more open, communicative within their families. So very cool. And we go into our 6th card over here, and this is Home of the Brave, an area of strength within our character. Where's the area of strength? So our area of strength was our ability for many of us to go inward. So not only were we within our homes, but we went within ourselves. And a lot of people started, maybe who hadn't meditated before, started meditating. They started connecting with their higher selves. They started connecting with their more authentic selves. And so this is a strength. There are so many people that are afraid to look inward. They're afraid of what their higher self would say, or, anything like that. And some people are afraid of the power that we wield, because it's like, well, if I have this much power, then whoa, there's so much responsibility. There's so much that I can do. And I think a lot of people are afraid of that. But that's actually an area of our strength, is the area of the ability for many of us to go within, when there's too much going on the outside. Where can we look for guidance on the inside? And many of you guys did that, and that was fabulous. So moving on to question 7. So this is the one where we did some numerology. 7 plus 4 plus 1776 came out to the number 5. So this personal freedom and life-changing 5 paired with this wonderful opportunity. So a life change brings an awesome opportunity. That opportunity is the star. So where many people's lives have changed over the course of a year and some change, is a lot of people are more connected to their guidance than ever before. I know that there's information that just comes at us from all directions, through the television, through the radio, through the internet, and our phones and our watches, and there's like information, and everybody's got an opinion, and everybody's got something to say. And so, like I said, an area of strength that you guys had was being able to go inside and really listen to your own guidance. What is the voice within you saying? Not your ego self, but your higher self. And so this star here, as we've had a wonderful opportunity to really to get to know your higher self, and that it's nothing to fear. And being a powerful sovereign being is within your right as a human on this planet. So yeah, I dig that. I dig that message a lot. Okay. And I'm all about self-empowerment, so it's kind of what I stand on. Okay, number 8, Declaration of Independence. Where do we need more independence as a people? The King of Pentacles. Oh, I know that a lot of your intuitions are all pinging right now. You're like, yes. So I feel like this means a lot of different things to different people, but in general, I think that the King of Pentacles here is being able to be more in control of how we live our lives. I think that is definitely where a lot of us need more independence. It doesn't matter what country we live in. Everybody has an idea of this is how I want to live my life. But if you chalk it up, people just really want to be happy, and yes, happiness is different, depending on each person. But I think that the way things have been set up in various countries, no country has a perfect societal, makeup or a perfect government. Obviously, there's always room for improvement. That's how we get better, is, we find our faults and then we work on them. It doesn't matter if we're a person or we're an entire government. And I think that with all the things that have gone on, that more people have found that it's time to tweak those things within our society, within our governments, so that we have more autonomy as a people, so that we have more freedoms, and are deciding where our money goes, or deciding, what is and is not allowed, things like that. So this is interesting. All right, and then we have our very last card for our Star Spangled Spread. And the very last card says, "In God we trust, e pluribus unum." So what is within divine control, meaning not in our hands, or if you want to rephrase it, where do we need more faith in the universe? Where do we need more faith in the universe? And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's interesting. So over here, where we need more independence is kind of how we live our lives, the King of Pence here. But the Queen of Pentacles, having more of a caring and nurturing nature, where we need to have more faith is, actually, how do I want to put this? When you place your faith in the universe, you place your faith within yourself, because you guys are not separate. We are not separate from the universe. We're not separate from source. We are source, or whatever you want to call source, God, Allah, whatever, it's the thing that we all are, and we're all connected to it. And so when you place your faith into the universe, you're placing it into your spirit, your higher self. And remember how you guys got to it? We have the Star card here. How did we, get our guidance? By looking within, with the Hermit card back here. So yes, so where we need to have more faith is actually more faith in ourselves and our own guidance. And by doing that, we realize how connected we all are. And as I say this, we're actually in Mayan astrology, we're in the week of Kan, and Kan is the things that are all connected. It's like the spider web, the net is actually not the wall. It's characterized as a net, and we're all connected. It doesn't matter how different we act, look, think, or the language that we speak. We're all connected, and so put your faith in that, because to put your faith in that is to put your faith in yourself. So there you go. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed your Star Spangled Spread. So happy Independence Day to my homies in the US, and happy just 4th of July 2021 to everybody else. And like I said, this was general enough where this is for everyone, but it's just kind of like within theme, for homies in the US. So yeah, I hope you guys dug this. Let me know your comments and questions, and definitely if you got other things out of the cards, put that in the comment section down below too, because I love when we share. I'm all about sharing, and and I think it also adds richness to the reading as well, to have extra input. All right, you guys, if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweetsandtarot.com. Have a lot of different readings, my room and body sprays, my salves, my Wally's World Oracle, and don't forget to check out Desert Cauldron over on Etsy. Desert Cauldron is all one word. And you can check us out on Instagram, desert.cauldron. We have lots of magical witchy tools to aid you in your magical practice. A lot of these tools are one-of-a-kind tools, handmade either by us or someone else. And a lot of them are vintage as well, so definitely hard to find and rare. Yeah, all my other information is down below for, PayPal me, my Patreon homies, which we just made witch bottles in my Patreon live chat. But we do things like that, monthly readings, lots of witchy goodies, so check that out. My newsletter's coming out soon, or actually it just came out as I'm posting this one. But on the 1st of every month is when I do my witchy newsletter. So if you're interested in that, the link is down below as well. But yeah, I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.